Oh, colour a dinosaur, guys. I've found it. It works. Anyway, let me show you how shit this game is. We're gonna start. Where's the Triceratops? If you watched the last episode, you'll know that Triceratops is my favourite dinosaur, so we're gonna find it. But these sprites are so abstract that it could genuinely be any of them. Oh, let's just go with that one. So, this is probably the worst game I've ever played in my life, for one reason. It's not a game. Let me show you the gameplay. Got a blue leg. Blue body. White, that's just the background, so that doesn't make any sense. But then it gets a bit experimental. We got grids of colour. Let me get the red one. Look at this. Hold on. Peak gameplay. Let's go to the wall. Not to be confused with Pink Floyd's 1979 masterpiece, The Wall. Now he's got a red one, and we're gonna give. Ooh, let's give him the blue grid treatment on that fin. Is that a fin? Would you call that a fin? I don't know. I'm not up to date on my dinosaur anatomy, if you can call it that. Yeah, so this is the gameplay loop. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, look, we're gonna make the wall red and blue now. Whoa. We're pushing the boat out here. We're pushing the boat out. Oh my lord. Whoa. How's it done that then? That is marvellous. Right, let's try this one. Oh! Hang on, it's lagging. Come on. Where's the rest of it? Yeah. You see, people talk about the best game of all time. And you hear several names get thrown around, you know, Minecraft, Mario 64, you know, Elder Scrolls, Dark Souls, Urban Yeti, but, you know, I think this truly, you know, this trumps them all. Because, I mean, I haven't even shown the blue lions. Look at that. Now that is innovation. See, when they made the Ford Model T, the first ever car, I don't think they assumed... What the fucking hell? When did I select red? What the hell is happening? Oh well. What? Okay. Yeah, as I was saying, when they invented the first car, you know, that was only an approximation of what the human mind can do. This is the realization of what the human mind can do. I mean, you know, red and blue dinosaur with wall patterns and tile patterns and stripes. I mean, I haven't even shown you the red and blue horizontal stripes. We're going to give his right front leg the blue and red line treatment, and I think it suits him well. He's rocking it. He's absolutely rocking it. Anyway, we're going to change dinosaur now. Let's go in at random. Oh, she went one to the right. Okay, we'll try that again. One down, okay. I don't think that's a real dinosaur. What the fucking hell is that? This ain't a real dinosaur. This is bogus. This is bogus. Okay. Anyway, stop myself from raging too much. Let's give him some wall feet. I clicked the wrong one. Anyway, let's cut the sarcasm and go back to real life. This is the worst game I've ever played in my life. Urban Yeti. At least there's some fun bad to it. You know, I will get round to playing Urban Yeti. I will show you the rest of that game. But this... like, I don't... Is there any fun that could be had from this? Maybe if you're like 3. But I'm not. I'm 19 years old. I'm turning 20 this year. And I'm sat in my room playing Colour a Dinosaur. I was about to say Urban Yeti, that's how much it's infected my mind. It's the fact that you can't even draw freely. Like, you can't just go, like, you can't just scribble it like that, like Mario Paint or something. Or MS Paint. It's literally just, click it, it does that bit. You click it, it does that bit. And what are these patterns? What on earth? If we just take a look at them, we've got red, blue. Seen any bright red dinosaurs? Nah, not me. White. First of all, I don't think white dinosaurs even exist. Second of all, the fucking background is white. Why would there be a white? If you wanted it to be white, you should just leave it. Like, that doesn't make any logistical sense. That's shit game design. It's giving you pointless options. And then these 3 are sort of like a trilogy. The Grid trilogy, I guess? The Grid trio? Yeah, this is where I really start to question if I've ever seen a dinosaur with grids on themselves. And this one, I mean, that's like a cartoonish drawing of a block of flats. And then it's just the wall one. Like, who came up with the designs for these designs? I mean, that's like, I just can't comprehend why on earth they would go for these colours. They're not... there's only 3 colours. Red, white and blue. 3 colours that I don't really think are associated with dinosaurs. So there's literally no customization at all. You are locked into these 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're locked into these 10 paint jobs. I'm going to say 9 because white is there and that's fucking pointless. So 9 paint jobs. None of them resemble a dinosaur in the slightest. And it's just like, what? Like, it comes back to the thing of like, who would genuinely look at this and think, oh, I want to play that. I'm going to buy that for my NES. It's the 80s. The NES is the biggest thing on planet Earth right now. We've got Super Mario Brothers. We've got Zelda, Metroid, F-Zero. I'm going to get Colour a Dinosaur. Fuck's sake. Right, we'll do one more. Is that a Triceratops? Close enough. It looks more like a turkey. Right. So, it does that bit. But why not just... What? Because it's very hard to articulate my thoughts right now, but what? Why does it include the arms? Because now we know, if I somehow were to find some enjoyment in this game and actually wanted to invest time in it, I might say, oh, I want to give him blue arms. Well, I can't, because they're connected to the body. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Complete, utter lack and, honestly, ignorance of any form of creativity in the slightest. I mean, this is meant to be a kids' game. I'm fully aware of that. And what's the big thing about kids' games? They're meant to be like they're meant to either entertain. Well, they're either meant to educate or obviously entertain, or in some cases, in something like this, colour, it encourages creativity. And I'm aware that there are console limitations. It is the NES, but it's not the Game Boy. It's not like they can't get colours. They could get green. There are green dinosaurs. They're not like the green of this pillow. Not that green. They're just like, a soft green or a brown or something like that. It's not as fun as red or blue, but it's more historically accurate. Actually, I'm just thinking, if it's encouraging kids to be creative, then it shouldn't be regular dinosaur colours. It should be stuff like this, because that's more creative, isn't it? Guys, I changed my mind. This is the best game I have ever played in my life. It's amazing. People talk about the best games of all time: Minecraft, Dark Souls, Elder Scrolls, and then GTA 5, and then they see this and they're like, what? Pink Dinosaur? I take my leave. Oh, I changed my mind. This is ass.